Hare Krishna, Namaste. This is Nalini Om. Today's yoga topic is yoga for stress relief. We quickly check my mic. It's working. We check on YouTube and come back. Okay. We quickly check my is working. Wonderful. Yoga and stress relief. Immediately, solution. We want immediate solutions. In one word, action. Action is a tip, a hack for getting rid of stress. I will repeat all this. Namaste. I'm Nalini Om. Hare Krishna. This is yoga for stress relief. The best solution to relieve stress is action. Sometimes action is so hard, but that is the solution for many people. That is how they can get rid of their stress. First of all, what stress feels like in the body. I'll take my own example. Back in 2002, when my physician mentioned about the word stress, I didn't even know what is stress. I said, I heard about the word strain, but I do not know what is stress. It's funny, but that is how I encountered first time the word stress. Later on, I understood what is stress, what it feels like, and what is the best solution to stress. You know what causes stress? For many people, many reasons. Academics, relationships, or career success. But overall, there is one reason why stress is caused. Stress is caused when we can act on something, we know the plan, but we do not, we do not take action. That is when stress builds up, and that causes stress. First of all, what is stress or what it feels like? First of all, what is stress? Definition we are not interested in. Right? Stress is physical and emotional pain or anxiety. We can name so many things. But what does it feel like in our body? Right now, I am battling with stress. There are many people who could be battling with stress and they don't even know what is stress, what it feels like. So, what stress feels like? Stress feels like stiffness in the body, tension. I notice that I keep my shoulders up and stiff, and my muscles are tensed in my face, and sometimes I feel headache. These are all symptoms of stress. There are many more symptoms. I asked my friends and my yoga participants and my students. By the way, I teach biology. I'm a professor of biology and I also teach mind yoga, yoga for mind and body, mind body yoga. Yoga is for mind, body. Yoga talks about meditation, how to handle our mind, how to handle our relationships. Yoga talks about all of this. So, we'll talk about tips, uh, some yoga asanas, some pranayama, and also relaxing techniques. All these which help us in reducing stress. Let's reduce stress today. Yeah. Okay. So more symptoms, or let me read from here. I wrote some notes. Tensed muscles, muscle stiffness, headache. My students and my yoga participants have said it feels in their, they feel it in their eyes. Eyes feeling stress. Probably you do not experience, but some people do. For me, it feels in my neck and in my shoulder and in my back. Some people feel it in all their joints. All their joints hurt. It feels like arthritis, but it is not actually arthritis because it comes and goes. And it increases when they are in a situation which demands their attention and something they're not able to handle. So that cannot be arthritis. Arthritis is constant. It's there morning to evening all day. What else? Increase pulse rate, palpitations. That is also a symptom of stress. Brain fatigue or brain fog. We are feeling fatigue, fog, lack of clarity. Yes, lack of sleep, unable to sleep. I wrote all this in my list. Uh, where is stress felt in eyes, neck? It could be in chest, it could be in belly for some people, and it could be in joints. And how does it feel like? It feels like headache, muscle stiffness, and palpitations. As soon as your sleep breaks, your heart beats faster. These could be some symptoms, and maybe you do not even have good night's sleep, or you're lacking sleep, you're unable to sleep well. All these could be symptoms of anxiety. So when is stress caused? I say it this way: stress is caused when we are able to do something, but we do not do it. Is it procrastination? It is a kind of procrastination that we implement unknowingly. It's our subconscious mind keeping us from acting. But the best solution is get up and act. Do some action. Either do some breathing exercises, calming breathing exercises. If you're not able to breathe and sit calmly and watch your thoughts because they're racing and that's causing you more anxiety, then do some movement, which I'm going to show today. That will, especially those movements, yoga asanas, which reduce stress. They help you relieve anxiety. Those are the ones I'm going to show. Very simple ones: Balasana, cat cow pose, or Marjarasana, and Viparita Karani. These names I'm saying, but I'm going to show you, demonstrate and show you. And towards the end, something for those people who like to sleep and get some rest. Yoga Nidra with meditation combined in a very different, unique way. So let's do that. First and foremost, I would like to give you very simple techniques. First one is Jin Shin Jyutsu. Jin Shin Jyutsu is an ancient Japanese technique wherein we use our hands to hold our fingers and body parts, touch body parts in order to make a difference in the energy in those meridians. They are called meridians, energy points, energy paths, to calm ourselves down or to send a signal to them via our mind that I would like this part to be healed. This is part of my body, and I'm sending healing energy or calming energy. I want to calm down here. It's as simple as that. If you believe, great, do it. If you're sensitive to energy, you'll feel it. or else you might need some practice. So let's do Jin Shin Jyutsu. The way it goes is you're holding your thumb, clasping with the other hand, little tightly, not too tight, little tightly, so that you can feel the entire skin of this thumb finger with your hand, and you're feeling the pulsing, beating of blood vessels in those parts. So, for 3 breaths, you're holding Jin Shin Jyutsu. And the way it goes is you just hold for 3 breaths. That's the procedure. And in Jin Shin Jyutsu, this is an ancient Japanese technique. They say that thumb is connected to worry. Holding thumb for 3 breaths will reduce your worry. You can do on one hand first and the other hand next. And the index finger, you're doing the same thing. Index finger, you're holding the finger not too tight, not too loose, but medium pressure and holding for 3 breaths. Index finger is for reducing fear. If you think that you're fearing a decision or fearing an action that you need to take, this one is anger. If you're feeling angry, aggressive, or unable to control your emotions, and it feels uncomfortable for you, then it's middle finger. Just hold this, nobody will notice. Just keep this held for 3 breaths. You can do this all day, how many ever times you want, and your body will tell you when to do and when not to do, how long to do. And if it is too much, you don't feel like to do, then listen to that cue from your body. Ring finger is for sadness. Ring finger is for sadness. And thumb is for overthinkers. People told you you are an overthinker, you feel like you think too much and you get exhausted, then do this. Hold pinky finger and release. Same thing with the other hand. Jin Shin Jyutsu. I'm going to do some yoga asanas after this. Let's do the simple techniques first. First one is Jin Shin Jyutsu. Holding the finger with the other hand, clasping the finger with the other hand, then entire finger with the other hand, tight enough but not too tight that you feel suffocated. Right? For 3 breaths. Thumb is for worry. Index finger is for fear, reducing fear. Middle finger is for anger, reducing anger issues, or you are feeling angry, upset about something. And ring finger is for sadness, and thumb is for overthinkers. If you feel like you think a lot and it's not necessary, or you're spending too much time in thinking, then this is the one. So this reduces your stress. This gives you relief from stress. Simple and easy technique. Second one is looking at a far off object or looking at trees. I will show you towards the end of this session how beautiful it is here. Let me see what else I have. Okay. Yeah. Um, and eye exercises. Eye exercises help in relieving stress very easily. Just roll your eyeballs. Not too fast, not too slow that it feels anxious in your mind and body. So do it however you feel is a normal pace. If you are feeling like it is too fast, then slow down. If you're feeling like it is too slow, increase your speed a little bit. You must experiment with all these physical activities to find out what is the right pace for your body. Rolling eyes, seeing far off objects, especially green trees, green grass, is very helpful in reducing your stress. You'll feel a bit calmer. It's very helpful. I'm going to show you first a few asanas to relieve stress. So let me lay out the mat. For that, I would change to blue.
Okay. I changed it to Bluetooth AirPods so that it's easy for you to hear me and follow, even though I am away from a laptop or distant from a laptop. I have to step back so that you can see me doing it. Let me lay out the mat. I'm going to do some calming asanas to reduce stress. First one is Balasana. Second one is Vipareet Karani. Just saying the name so that you can follow along. And then Majjari pose, which is like cat. Cat does this. Cat cow pose. It has a name. And then I'm going to do on that chair, shoulder stand. Yes, shoulder stand is something that helps if you are able to do. If you are unable to do that, continue in Viparita Karani, which is very simple and easy. Very easy to do. Okay, so let me go on and do that. Okay. First one is Balasana. If you think you can sit like this on your knees, it's okay. Otherwise, you can kneel down. And I'm going to move back a little bit. Maybe I should put it. You can do this on sofa also. It's better to do it on floor. Stand nice and straight and then sit down. Your backbone must be straight. Head is in straight line with your spine. Not slouching, but sitting in straight posture. Roll your shoulders up and back. Roll your shoulders up and back. Slide your hand. If you're unable to sit on the floor, then slide your hand and touch your forehead to ground. This is Balasana, child pose. If you're able to, then sit with hips touching heels. front of the feet touching the mat. Let me turn so that you can see. Front of the feet touching the mat. Again, slide your hands so that your forehead touches the mat. This is really relaxing. I love this posture. This is one of my favorites. And this I would say is my fourth favorite. But in calming exercises, this is my best. If you're unable to sit with hips on heels, then sit little up or just kneel down and do it. Distance between your knees must be same as your shoulder. Your spine is relaxed and rested. Rest your forehead touching the ground and your palms stretched, arms stretched, palms touching the mat. Feel the touch of the ground or grounding effect. Feel the touch of the mat on your palms, on your forehead. Release your shoulders. Relax your back. Relax your spine. Let your body weight be distributed and all the exchange of charges between Mother Earth and your body, the transfer, let that happen. It's a beautiful exercise. I love to stay in this posture. Inhale and exhale normally. If you like deep inhale, inhale for four count. 1, 2, 3, 4. And exhale with mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do it again. Start inhaling. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale through mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is Balasana. You can repeat this how many ever times you want throughout the day, whenever you feel stressed. And next one I would like to do is Marjari Asana. Marjari Asana is cat-cow pose. Distance between your feet is same as shoulders and your hips in straight line with your head, not head raised up, and the spine or the back curved downward. Keep your curve relaxed and in straight line with your hips and head in straight line with your spine. Not raised, not too down or dropping your neck is not a good thing. So keep it engaged in straight line with your spine. Inhale, looking up with your eyes and arching your back down, belly down. My belly went down. And then arching spine up and top of the head facing the mat. Weight is distributed on your hands and knees. So arch your spine up and down. Inhale when you're looking up. Exhale when your eyes are looking at your body. Inhale, exhale. I'll remove or move the shirt so that you can see a little bit the distance between my knees. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. This is cat-cow pose. Very relaxing. It relieves stress from your shoulders and spine. You can repeat this 10 times. Yes, you must do this fasting. So that was cat cow pose to relieve stress, for stress relief. Next one is Vipareeta Karani, which is very simple, taking the help of a wall and leaning your legs against wall. For this, you can sit closer to wall, sit really close to wall, and lie down slowly, eyes looking up, knees bent towards your chest, and lean your legs against a wall. Heels touching the wall. Palms can be on your belly or sideways. But eyes looking up, relax your head, neck, shoulders, belly, and legs touching the wall. All the blood is flowing towards your legs, limbs, which is again another fluid with white blood cells, your blood with red blood cells and white blood cells and the nutrients. Due to gravity, it is always flowing towards extremities, towards your feet. In this pose, anti-gravity pose, you're causing all this fluid circulate towards your thighs. You're facilitating the reverse movement of fluid. Take a deep breath, relax, stay in this pose. If you prefer to sleep like this at night, especially if you have legs, feet swelling problem due to traveling, or you feel tired or heavy in your legs. Diabetic people feel this in their legs. This is very good for people with, especially with low blood pressure. People with high blood pressure, make sure that your head is raised. Put a pillow on your under your neck, not on, under your neck, and lie down. Take a nice deep breath and relax. This is Viparita Karni, very helpful in reducing stress. Release your feet from wall. Keep your feet on the mat. Turn to your left side. Press your right palm against the floor or the mat and sit up and turn. Straighten your back, lengthen your spine, roll your shoulders up and back. Take your time before getting up. So these three asanas are very helpful in relieving stress, in reducing stress instantly. First one is child pose or balasana. Second one is cat cow pose or marjarasana. Third one is viparita karni, which is leaning feet against the wall. Everybody can do it. Anybody can do it, especially the one that moves your belly part. That should be done with empty belly. And only if you did not have any surgery, you should wait if you have had a surgery for at least 6 months. After surgery, 6 months, there should be a gap. When you had major surgery in your chest area, anywhere in your body, then please do not do this for 6 months. Next one is shoulder stand. I do not do headstand. This is very helpful in causing blood circulate towards your head. When you feel stressed and stiff, this release that stiffness. So this is something that I do. This is a chair that I use for shoulder stand. There is a gap here. Let me show you this. There's a gap here, and I put my head and shoulder here and put weight on my shoulder. Let me show you. So hold this metal part and lean with back straight and head inside this gap, pushing my neck towards the inside of this and lifting my body up, and holding the metal legs part here and pushing my body up. If you cannot do shoulder stand, it's not possible for you. You cannot do this. You do not have a chair like this for shoulder stand. Then just do this much with hips raised up. And if you can, then lift yourself up and stand. I generally do it for help at this wall. This is the better place. And this is what I do. You can choose a wall like this, and you can hold yourself up like this. I hope you can see. So I just release my head. No, I'm sorry. Release the tension in my neck and shoulder by relaxing and letting the head loose, not holding it tight or stiff, and releasing the tension in my entire body. Let the shoulders take the weight and blood circulate towards head. And release the tension by leaving the body loose. Bring your upper body down by releasing the feet against the wall, bending your knees, and slowly dropping your feet on the ground and knees, and then release yourself out of this chair and straighten your back and stand up. Take your time. You don't need to rush. That's how I do the shoulder stand, which is very helpful in causing blood circulate towards head and relieve stress. So those were four asanas for relieving stress. Next are going to be Pavan Muktasan sequence, which is very simple yoga movement, full body movement. If you are interested in 10-minute, 20-minute, 30-minute full body yoga, simple yoga, very simple yoga, then you can watch those 10-minute, 20-minute, and 30-minute full body workout, full body yoga videos I made. They are under live on my channel, Dr. Yoga Wisdom. You can check them out. I'm going to do a few of them today so that we can go over only those parts from that full body yoga for relieving stress. It's very simple yoga. All we are doing is we are relieving the joints tension by softening our muscles, by letting that ease come through, by causing some movement, some action. So if you feel stress and yoga asanas or breathing and meditation are not your thing, then I would recommend you to use Jin Shin Jyutsu or go for walks and stare at green trees and green grass and blue skies or stars. Gazing at stars is also very helpful. So let me show you some simple yoga asanas. Not simple yoga asanas, but simple yoga. It's part of Pavan Muktasan series sequence, as well as Sukshma yoga, also called micro yoga. This I learned from Gandhi Gyan Mandir in Hyderabad, India, where I got my yoga certificate from. Okay. First one, relieving stress in our eyes by rolling eyes. I'm just showing sideways. So just roll your eyes. In both directions, clockwise and anti-clockwise. 3 times is good enough if you're unable to do 10, 20 times. 3 times. 3 times in clockwise direction, 3 times in anti-clockwise direction. That's it. Not too fast, not too slow. And then next one is nose. Just switching. Maybe 6 times. Then comes your jaw. In stress, some people grind their teeth and keep their jaw very tight. So let's relieve stress from stiff jaw joints. Six times on each side, how much ever you can. And if you prefer something even more simple, then you can fill air in your mouth and chew on it at least 25 times. And then exhale through mouth. Let me show you sideways 25 more times. And exhale through mouth. So that was for your facial parts to relieve some stress. If you feel it in your face area, then that is the best thing to do. The one that can be even more easier, this is called um, I forgot the name of this, but it is scientific proven to calm down your fight or flight response. Take your palms and touch your face. If you know, write it in the comments, and touching your upper arms, maybe neck, face. This is proven scientifically to calm down your amygdala, the one which induces fight or flight response in your brain. It calms that down and helps relieve stress and anxiety. Next one is shoulders, especially the ones who feel stress in their shoulders. You can roll your shoulders up and back and down, up and back and down, up and back and down, up and back and down. I generally do it 6. 6 is my normal count or regular count. I use 6. And then for your neck, if you feel stress in your neck, okay, let's do something for neck. Head to shoulder. I feel stress nowadays in my neck a lot. I'm battling with heavy stress, and yoga helped me. I battled with acid reflux once upon a time, I must say 20 years ago, and I healed myself. I feel a lot better now. The method that I used was in yoga, defined in yoga. It is called Chaturvyuha method. 4 steps were given in yoga. Chaturvyuha method was not given. The word Chatur Vyuha is not there in yoga, but there are 4 steps to healing self given in yoga. How we can heal self, use our inner power, inner voice to give signals to our body to heal ourselves. I battled acid reflux and successfully healed myself. And here I am today completely healed because of yoga. And right now I'm battling with stress. I feel it in my neck. So I do these neck movements. And I went to a massage therapist and my physician, and they touched and they saw that there are no knots absolutely. So that shows that my blood is circulating and the muscle movement is there. Next one is chin to shoulder. Just simply turn your neck, adding breath. Inhale in the center, exhale towards side. Inhale center, exhale towards side. Inhale center, exhale towards side. During all these movements, make sure that you keep your spine straight, not slouching. Okay. And then next one is simple rotation. If you do not have any cervical issues, then only do rotations. If your doctor asks you not to do rotations, then please do not do rotations. Do what your doctor asks you to. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You must always sit and do these. Never stand and do these neck rotations. And then hands. If you feel stress in your hands, then simply do these movements. Bending your elbows, bending your arms at elbows. Sideways, keeping elbows straight, not bent, but Hands in straight line with your shoulder. Simply bend up and relax. And sometimes you feel stress in your wrists and fingers. So make a tight fist and relax. Make a tight fist and relax. Inhale, open. Exhale when you squeeze. You do the same thing towards your chest. Inhale when open. Exhale when you're making a tight fist. You have to strengthen your muscles by doing these. I call this body gym. Your body is your own gym. You need not go to a gym for feeling relief. Bend your hands and do this. Don't bend your back and head. Make sure that you just bend your hands and your palms are behind your head and you're opening and closing your fist. If you're feeling pain in your hands, then simply shake and rub. If you're okay, then simply relax. And then coming to belly area, I can show you. Slide your hands. Let me go back so that you can see. Slide your hands, right hand towards side, and bend sideways how much ever you can. And the other hand over. Same thing on the other side. How much ever you can, bend, do that. I do it 3 times on each side. This relieves tension from your back area. And then comes, are you able to see? Then comes leg part. Okay. Simply sit straight for some time and release stress. If you are unable to keep your feet straight, then bend your legs and you can keep a pillow under your knees. You can put pillow under your knees if for support, if you are unable to keep it straight. Totally up to you. I can, so I will have removed the pillow. It's a good stretch. And all I'm doing is relieving stress in my knee joints by bringing knee closer to my body. I do 6 on each side. This is strengthening and relaxing at the same time. You can lean, not kneel, lean with body weight on your hands. Yes, you are slouching a little bit in this. That is fine. You're relaxing. This is called Nishpand Bhavasana. And raising your foot up and rotating. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is part of Pavanmuktasana series to cause relaxation and some lubrication in your joints. This lubricates your joints. Reverse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you can do more, great, do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And see if you can raise both your feet up at the same time. Yes, you're leaning back a little bit in this. This is very good. You can do the same thing, lying down completely on your mat. Then it becomes Naukasana. Let's do another one for relieving stress in lower back. Clasp your hands with legs stretched out and rotate, going up, not up, going front and back. 1, 2, 3. This is called Chakki Chalan Kriya. In olden days, probably not now. I don't see anybody doing this. Reverse. They used to grind batter this way to make rice flour, wheat flour. They used to grind this way with stone grinder. Chakki Chalan Kriya. Very good for your belly muscles as well as your back muscles. If you're feeling pain in any part of your body by doing this, then simply sit and relax. While you're relaxing, let me give you instructions on different types of breathing. First one is chandra bhedi pranayam. Very helpful in reducing stress, relieving stress. And second one is going to be Bhramari pranayam, which is humming. And third one is ocean breath or Ujjayi pranayam. So relaxing. Simply do these breathing exercises if you are unable to do any of these physical exercises to relieve stress. These are meant for relieving stress. If you look up on Google, you will see the first recommendation for relieving stress, the tips, do at home tips are yoga asanas, breathing, pranayama, and mindfulness meditation or yoga nidra. You must get good night's sleep, and for that, I have made another video, 11 tips to sleep well. Again, it is there in my live video. Please watch that. I have given 11 tips. Let's do breathing exercise. Very simple. Close your right nostril with right thumb, keeping your left nostril open so that you can inhale and exhale with your left nostril. When you're doing this, if you have anxiety, then your mind speaks louder. It says, it's so boring, I can't do this, I can't continue this. If that is the case, then just tell your mind, I'm your master. For now, listen to me. This is helpful. Continue to inhale and exhale with your left nostril. If stress is bothering you, then this is the best thing to do. Left nostril only breathing. Very simple. And next one is Bhramari pranayam. Usually it is done with finger posture or mudra for closing your 6 sense organs. Oh no, there are 5 sense organs. You must be wondering, what is the 6th one? 6th one is your mind. 6th one is your mind. What are the 6 sense organs that we close during or we try to shut down during Bhramari pranayam, which is humming breathing exercise? Is first one is using your thumb. You are closing the triangle of your ear, pushing it into the ear, and index finger and middle finger, you're keeping lightly on your upper eyelids, lightly, don't press. And then with ring finger, you are narrowing your nostril. You're not closing the nostril, but you're narrowing the nostril. This is open, this is narrow, and this is closed, as you can see. And the pinky finger is touching the corners of your mouth to control that mouth, tongue sense organ, to give instructions that, hey, calm down. You don't have any action here. Yeah? So 6 sense organs, and while we are doing this, the 6th one is your mind creating thoughts. It might not be a sense organ as per books, but this is how I was taught, that it is Bhramari using this mudra is shutting down all these 6 parts of you which create stress, which increase stress. And by doing this, stress goes down. So let's do Bhramari. Close your ears, lightly touch your upper eyelids, narrow down your nose, and keeping the fingers at the corners of your mouth. Inhale through nose and exhale through nose, but when you're exhaling, you're making that B sound, HMMM, that one. That is what you're doing in this Bhramari pranayam. You can continue this for the count of 6 or 6 times. You can either use your hands mudra or just simply relax your hands and close your eyes. Inhale through nose, exhale through nose, but making that humming bee sound when you're exhaling. This is another variation of the same breathing. This has numerous benefits, so many benefits, and it is scientifically proven to make your sinus, stimulate your sinuses, which are around your nose in your facial area, that special cells, sinus cells, to release more nitric oxide gas. Yes, you make nitric oxide endogenously. When you release endogenously nitric oxide, it mixes in your blood and it works as bactericidal, killing bacteria, fungicidal, killing fungi, virucidal, killing viruses. Any of these can be causing stress, fungi, mycotoxins, mold in houses can cause this, and you can fight off this one. Virus and virus like flu virus causes cold, and bacteria, streptococcus bacteria causes cold, and all these can cause you stress. And all these can feel stressful when you're going through. And also, this nitric oxide, it helps you stimulate those neurotransmitters which are helpful in balancing your brain activity or help you feel calmer. So Bhramari is very, very important and very, very helpful in relieving stress. This is my highest recommendation to all. Whether you do anything else or not, just do Bhramari. Just do Bhramari pranayam. It is helpful in so many ways. Scientific research has been done, and it has been proven that Bhramari pranayam helps you in reducing infections or working against infections or giving you relief from infections and also from stress. And the next one is ocean breath. Ocean breath is little difficult on YouTube or live video like this or through a video. But let me give some explanation and try your best to do this. You're inhaling through nose and exhaling through nose, but when you're exhaling, you're making a very subtle sound like ocean waves. Mm. So when you are making that sound, when you're exhaling through nose of slightly forceful exhale, then your body is relaxing. It is really helpful. You feel relieved of stress when you do this Ujjayi pranayam. And my breath naturally becomes Ujjayi or ocean breath, like when my body is tired and I know that I am ready to sleep and it's time to retire. That is when I feel it. So that was Ujjayi breath or ocean breath. So Chandra Nadi pranayam, which is left only nostril breathing, inhale and exhale. Bhramari, making humming sound, and Ujjayi breath, inhaling through nose, exhaling through nose, but making sound. The sound is coming from the base of your throat, and you can't hear probably here. So there is it is very difficult for me to show when you are not in front of me or with a teacher. It goes well, or the instructions can be better for Ujjayi pranayam when you are with a teacher. So last one is Yoga Nidra or simply meditation. If you are interested in Yoga Nidra, then lie down and you can do this meditation uh, sitting if you cannot lie down. This practice involves focusing on present moment, observing your thoughts and feelings and emotions. Observe your thoughts, but don't judge them. Don't try to stop them. Um, don't try to extend them either. Simply observe. Observe your thoughts. Observe your emotions. Observe where you're feeling the stress. If you want to make a to-do list, then write down and then completely relax your body. This will help you reduce stress and anxiety. You may lie down and take a little bit of castor oil and apply it on your eyelids. I use 100% pure castor oil from Dabur. I ran out of it now, so I ordered another one. I really like olive oil or castor oil on my eyes to relax. It gives relaxing good night sleep if you prefer putting it at night. So lie down if you want to do Yoga Nidra. Let all the body weight soften your muscles, joints, be at ease. Relax your muscles and joints. Relax your feet, toes, heels. Leave your calf muscle loose, foreleg muscles and joints. Let all the body weight be taken by earth. Let the gravity do the work. You need not hold them up. Let this relaxing, meditative wave breath pass from your lower legs towards your thighs. Inhale and exhale. Inhale love. Exhale more love. You're filled with love. One more time. Inhale peace. Exhale more peace. Relax your belly muscles, hip muscles, hip joints. Let all the organs in your belly be completely relaxed. Drop your shoulders and feel that relaxing, meditative breath, wave of relief passing through from your belly and spreading everywhere in your chest. Relax your shoulders, release your arms. If any thoughts come across your mind, watch them, acknowledge them, feel them, let them be felt. If you believe in higher power, ask that higher power, tell me what am I supposed to do? Give me the solution that I can work on. Relax, soften your muscles, be at ease, relax your neck muscles, relax each part of your face, jaw, cheeks, nose, eyelids, forehead, ears, and scalp. Let them loose. Stay in this posture however long you like. Namaste.